First, let me make it clear from the very beginning that we come from very different political parties. There are people here from Jubilee Party. There are people here from ODM Party. There are people here who are previously in the UDA Party. There are people here from the new PPA Party and the Inject Party. As the party leader of Inject, we've come together to discuss, to have a movement of youthful voices and youthful leaders who can be an alternative to the corrupt government and the crooked opposition.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MJR YouTube channel. There is a movement led by Kibaso, Morara, and Kasmuel Mark Oure, a movement calling itself Ukombozi Movement. This movement claims to be the game changer in the political arena and also the eye-opener to Kenyans for a new dawn. But do you think they really are the real change? If you look at the composition of that team, are you convinced that they can bring the change Kenyans are yearning for? Do you believe that they can turn around tables for the political bigwigs in 2027? To me, I am not convinced. I am not convinced in the following sense. But before I said what I wanted to say, can you listen to these leaders? Then I'll say something about them.
Certain developments as we go on, and please stay tuned. We'll be meeting all the political players because we have decided that the youth will speak with one voice. Asanteni sana.
My name is Apolonio Akolo Eugene. I'm the founder of Zalendo Movement Africa. But today we are here to discuss different issues affecting the young people. One thing I have for the young people: if you feel the same urgency that I do, if you feel the same hopelessness that I do, if you feel the same brokenness that I do, if you feel the same employability qualities that we lack as young people that I do, kindly join Ukombozi Movement Africa for us to liberate this country. We can only liberate our country if we are together as the young people. It can never be. Young people have never, ever come together on issues that will change this country. But this 15th of March, we have converged here as people with the same ideology, people who think the same, people who feel like beside the party politics, beside the tribal politics, we have to come together as young people, because one thing unites us: we are all.
That's why we are saying we have put our differences aside and we have gathered here as members of all those parties. This is not a political party. It is the start of consultative meetings to hold this government accountable with a view of capturing power, not in the future, in 2027.
Chair at the table. We've come to take the table. So this is now a warning shot to the political class who for a long time has put us in a merry-go-round where we replace corruption with corruption, where we keep jumping from the frying pan to the fire and from the fire back into the frying pan. We are not going to replace the corrupt government with another corrupt leadership. We are coming together as the youthful voices in this country to chart a new path for the youth of this country. And I'm encouraging all the young people that are out there. If you believe that you can be a leader, this is where you belong. Do not continue despising yourself. Do not have a low self-esteem. We are 15 million, if not 16 million young voters. Any position that we want, we can get. We are going to reason together, and we are going to find a path together that crosses cultural differences, ideological differences, and together we are going to move forward. So this is our first meeting. We hope you're not going to ask us for too much on our first meeting because we are still doing leveling.
Before I speak, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite whoever is coming across our channel or our videos for the first time to take a moment, a minute or two, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And to our subscribers, we are so grateful. We want to thank you for the support you have been giving MJR, because if it wasn't you and your support, this MJR would have not been where it is at the moment. Why do you want me to believe on Kasmuel Makure? Why do you want me to see Morara Kibaso as an agent of change? I can't see them in such manner because, number one, they betrayed the struggle. When the Gen Zs led demonstration and protest against the finance bill of last year, the likes of Kasmuel and Morara Kibaso were part of that team. They claimed to be the leaders, and at the same time, they claimed that they were leaderless. And at a certain point, Kasmuel went and joined the ODM bandwagon. Morara Kibaso started befriending the current opposition leaders. And along the way, they turn around and now they claim that they have come to change Kenya. I can't believe that they can be trusted. Number two, they are talking about fighting corruption. Why did they abandon the struggle? Was it not because of the money? Was it not because of the privileges and the trappings of power? Didn't you see Kasmuel Makure flying in Raila Odinga's chopper together with Gaucho? Kasmuel addressing the ODM congregations in Homa Bay and somewhere else. The same people they told us they want to send home, they went to join. Now they are telling us that they want us to believe them. Didn't you see Morara Kibaso among the leaders who attended Martha Karua's party launching day? Didn't you? Haven't you seen pictures of Morara Kibaso and Rigathi Gachagua meeting to discuss politics? Haven't you? So how can we believe in them? It is because they can't fight corruption which they are talking about. Fighting corruption is easy theoretically, but practically corruption fights back. Do you think that the leaders who has come before us cannot fight corruption? Haven't you seen men and women in different institutions which were formed to fight corruption giving up? So up to that moment, I am still convinced that whatever they are selling to Kenyans, they can't offer. They can't materialize the promises they are giving us. The third issue that I have with this team, when you talk about the youths, Morara Kibaso is saying the youths are 15 million voters. How do you describe a youth? Because there are those people whom by age you can categorize them as youths, but psychologically they don't think as youths. There are those also who are adults, but they are still youths. So which class of youths are you talking about? Where do you draw the 15 million votes if the total votes that were registered are not more than 20? Do you want to say that the rest are the citizens of this country who are above 35 are only 5 million registered voters? So I want to tell you that this team, as it is currently constituted, cannot bring the change they are speaking about. It is just a group of jokers. It is a group of young individuals who are trying to position themselves for something bigger than we, the electorate, can see and believe. If you believe that Morara can become a president in 2027, it is not possible in this country, maybe somewhere else. If you think that Inject Party can even win an MCA somewhere, currently, it is a lie, because Kenyan politics needs a system overhaul. It doesn't need the rhetorics. It doesn't need good speeches. It doesn't need mobilization. It needs a system overhaul. And this system overhaul must be gradual. It cannot be rapid and quickly as we think. It is something that will take time. We are not the first generation to produce young and vibrant people. No. Remember, before us, there were those who were young, and even in their ages, they thought they can change the country, they can bring heaven here on earth. They tried it, and right now they are aged, and they would have wished you listen to them. They give you some knowledge and wisdom that is required for a country to be changed. Take, for example, in the countries like Burkina Faso, where we celebrate Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore did not take the path which these people are taking now. The only way we would have changed this country was on 25th June 2024. That was the day the youths and the young people did a significant move that touched not only our hearts and our minds, politically speaking. The movement that changed the policy, the movement that changed the discussion, the movement that changed our approach to issues as Kenyans. That was the day. But these are the things, these are the days, these are the movements, these are the meetings, these are the leaders. No, they can't do it in 2027. Maybe later on, when they will be a bit aged than they are now. You know, when you are young, you think that you are pseudo-revolutionarist, that you have all the wisdom that is needed for a country to be changed. It is not possible by now. It will need time, but not with the likes of Morara and Kasmuel Makure, the same men and women who have joined this team that they are now fighting. No, it's the same way we are seeing the likes of Gachagua, Kalonzo, telling us that they want to fight truth, a man whom they worked with, a man whom they have shared his idea, a man whom they praised, a man whom they convinced us as the God-fearing, the right person, a son of a peasant, a son of a poor person. No, it can't work like that. Thank you, and may God bless you.